I mean, no bias, of course. If something happens, something happens. But we'll see. So, game 1 going over to Kalos. Starting out, Jen spacing out a little bit with auto reticle. That looked like he actually had a combo off of that down air there, off of the nair, and that he just wasn't at the right spot for it. I've never seen that. That's interesting. All right, so Jen starting off on an aggressive foot. He's maybe as keen to go home early as we are. We'll see. Off stage. See, that was about as well spaced as you can get it, and he still got punished for that, but only because he held the shield just in case. He was being a little too defensive about it, and he was ready to capitalize with the grab. A lot of mid-range. And see, Jen always does that, where he tries to soften up at the... When mid-range is like as hard fought as it is here, as much as people like to go on about like Palutena, nair, fair, back air, etc., they will not win out entirely against, you know, Fire Emblem Sword.
Yeah.
So you'll see him back up, and he'll go for those auto reticles or those explosive flames to just try to pressure people like, no, 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 come to me. It's cool, really. Absolutely. Let me have the stage control, please. I'm not saying it's like his please get this pressure off me option, but it's definitely something that you see he sort of plays back and gives up a little bit of stage control to do. All right, playing back a little bit there. Gets E to back off just a bit.
You can kind of tell, like, the way he is, like, standing there, like, in a lot of these situations, it's almost like there's, like, a bubble around him, and Jen is, like, respecting the entire sphere.
Yes.
Around him. You see him there, like, he was standing in center, and he was just like, all right, I'll go from one end to the other end, but I'm just going to approach from the sides.
And I think that's, like... That's how I used to talk about footsies with characters, is just imagining that you have a bubble around you of all the different ranges of your moves.
Yeah.
The double up.
It's the burst range.
Yes, and E has a really good idea of that, although that's unfortunate. He tried to go for the running forward tilt because he thought he had Jen a little stuck in place, but then Jen approaches him full shield. And then we go for a ride on the nair flame. What? He just gave up all of his stage control. He just died because of that misinput. That is unfortunate. Goodness gracious. All right, goes for the tech chase there. Actually fakes out going for the no tech chase. Spacing out. All right, nice. Good counter poke on that, though. See, every time Jen gets stage control, unless it's off stage, Mystery just takes it right back. Like, he's so aggressive with how he asserts himself mid-stage. Interesting to watch, honestly. Alright, Mystery keeping the hitboxes out, but the vulnerability low. And see, he never like fades too far back from that mid-stage because he doesn't need to. Like, there's very much what Palutena can threaten, even with her range, but that stuff can just be shielded. You know, you can shield Palutena's aerials, etc. Unless she goes for a crazy option like, oh, I'm going to dash grab you, oh, I'm going to dash attack you, etc. And those risks are much more in E's favor, so he's typically holding his ground. F smash was a little ballsy. Alright, left stage. Pivot grab. I don't know if it was a misinput or an incorrect read, but grab was the right call. It just wasn't in the right direction. All right, still threatening the area. That's a good duck, by the way. Jumping into ducking, it takes a lot of presence of mind to realize that auto reticle will go over your head. There it is. Dash up grab. Your opponent's thinking so much about the footsies that they aren't ready for you to just run right in. A little bit of an uphill battle to get this, but I think it could be doable. Palutena's low percent conversions are still pretty nice. Not if he gets his auto reticle run under. That's going to cost him a lot of stage. All right, nice.
Pretty spooky.
Yeah. All right, there's that percent, 40%, and he gets stage control.
I think Jen is gonna. No, I don't know. what I feel is going to happen is like if he gets him off stage, he's going to go for like a Hail Mary.
Yes.
Like stuff him before he gets the up B out, which is like...
Because Jen has been trying to keep him off stage, but he is like determined to get back and play this Footsie's game with him. And he keeps winning it, is the thing. So if he can put a Hail Mary...
Oh my god. Do it again.
Oh. All right. Shield tilt, he was waiting for the jump out of shield there. All right, nice. No down there. Ooh, okay, that'll do it. Nice call out on the jump. Palutena. I feel like that's the... Because, you know, there's panic options for everybody, and I would argue every character. I feel like that's the go-to when you're feeling a little stressed.
Up tilt?
And you want... No, not up tilt. Jump nair onto your opponent's shield, which enabled that up tilt. That's what that was a call out.
Well, I mean, like if you shielded, he would have like just pressured his shield and landed behind him. So
yes.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong though.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm not saying that he should never use that option because it's a fantastic one. Just that
sometimes it's a bit of a default and it's like mix a little bit.
It's not something you can always rely on. I'm not sure that there's anything in this game that is so safe that you can just use it without thought, especially in a high-tension moment when you play back to your fundamentals. All right, keeping him off stage. Gets a really low connect with the up air, so that's going to get him a lot of damage. All right, dancing quick. That wasn't a bad call there, too, because even if he'd gotten the shield, he could have done that. Although, Jesus Christ. Looking for a ride with up airs. Actually spacing himself out outside of the fair range too, which is good. I like how Mystery sort of covers just the option of if the opponent's going to run in with that running, sliding F tilt. He doesn't go so far because, I mean, if he hits the opponent's shield, he's getting punished. So he doesn't opt to aim where the opponent is, just where they could be. And then if it doesn't hit, I mean, you're going to whip punish me on reaction? Not likely.
Bye.
I'm off the stage. I'm air dodging away. All right. The stand menacingly to out footsie. That's a classic. Nice. That was a really good counter poke. Or a whip punish, not a counter poke. It's a lot of playing around with their timing, too, because Jen does need to make work with dash attack, because Nair is a little bit slow. Fair is fast, but doesn't have fantastic range on it, and back air is kind of punishable on whiff. So he's trying to go for these options, and not Hail Marys so much, but throwing himself close range every once in a while. And they're more or less just playing to each other's tempos at this point, trying to get in at the right time, or bait at the right time. Warp back on stage. Reads it, still doesn't get the punish on that one. Warp has very little red line. All right, nice. Takes it out with the Nair. All right, falls over with the fair. That actually looked like he might have gotten a back air punish out of that one, but I'm not sure. Typically, if Lucina's very close to you when she hits you with an aerial, it's not a safe time. This is off stage, only gets one fair with it though.
Oh.
Yeah, nice. I think that's no jump too. Yes, very good.
Yeah, you could tell because he's just like teleporting and like he air dodged on that juggle instead of like jumping.
I haven't seen the falling up there as a landing option like that very often.
Oh man, who are you countering?
Yeah. Red maybe feeling a little bit of pressure here. Using a little bit of those projectiles. Although those projectiles aren't exactly a fantastic answer to pressure themselves, because if you miss, that's a standard fireball punish. You're going to get hit hard. Nice.
Oh my.
Fantastic chase off stage. He wasn't letting him come back that time. He had all the cards in his hand.
Oh, he read where he was going to telecancel.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I don't know. This is looking pretty solidly in eSport.
We're going to see a true finals, yeah.
All right. This could still be done, though. I mean, if Jen can get stage and the ledge specifically and keep E at it.
Yeah, this is looking really similar to just game 1. So, like, if he can just, like, change up.
Oh, that's it.
Not up tilt.
Same move at that. Although, a different scenario. Not an anti-air, but a call-out on a roll, which is a very good option for it. Does it hit... This is such good thinking music. It's just so gentle. So that up tilt from Lucina's, I'm not certain, but I feel like if that's spaced correctly, you can hit somebody's roll get up and then potentially still hit their shield, if not hit them.
Say that again?
Lucina's up tilt.
Uh-huh.
So if you roll get up, as we saw him chase with that, you could hit somebody on the roll get up. But I feel like the back end of that, if the opponent is shielding on neutral get up, you still have a good chance of hitting them as well. Of course, if they jump in on you, you have a decent chance to anti-air. So it's actually a really strong option, despite being kind of slow.
Yeah, no, like her ledge options in general are incredible.
Yes. All right, goes for it again. You actually saw Mystery was tilting his shield up there too, like, okay, I'm going to try to prevent the shield poke, but he hasn't it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like, versus a character like this, I'm really glad that he's just, like, putting that into his game, because, like, you know, she's, like, literally dancing on your shield. So it's just, you know, use all the tools that you have to prevent that.
Yes, do not get shield poked into a 35% combo into an edge guard. Right, nice. Yo, was that a cross? Did he cross up there or not? That was ambiguous as all hell.
No, he didn't cross up, and he did a pivot grab. So
okay. Oh, I see.
I think maybe he's, I don't know.
I don't know. That looks super weird on my end. I thought he'd gone over, but then he slid right back. All right, safe nair once again. Jen respecting those a bit more with the shield. Oh, that's the... Oh, man.
All right, this is the first time I think Jen has taken the first stock.
Yes, first blood is his. The double up B, just mash it. Okay.
I mean, it happened so quickly, it was probably stuck in the buffer.
You know,
why it happened twice.
It might have been. And honestly, until you see the move happen once, there's kind of no reason not to mash it. I mean, because it's, you know, it's going to put you in free fall anyway. So might as well make sure it gets out as soon as possible. Chase, still nothing. Alright, yeah, no kill on that one. Nice, tricky with that again, but he has learned from his mistakes.
He's like not moving. He's just like, do whatever. I'll wait, because I'm gonna edge guard you.
He has no jump. I don't know that he can make that back. Yeah. Good call out on, well, I don't even know that was so much a call out, but it's like, oh, presence of mind. He's going to air dodge. He has to get back. Let me just explosive flame this. I don't think I have yet seen someone successfully air dodge through an explosive flame.
4 multi-hits.
4 multi-hits, and that thing's huge. Like, maybe if you're a tiny character or a fast faller.
It's like, how many times did he get hit just there? Like 60 times? Something like that.
Nice threatening the space. Has a good read on him. Gets him back. See, like, he just reversed that super well. Actually, even dodges out of the counter, too. All right. Misses off stage a little heavy. No down there today. He's got to do it. If Mystery is far ahead or far behind, he's got to do it. He's got to be ready for it. Ooh, okay.
That's not going to be it. It is. Okay, jeez.
Yeah, I've seen you do that a lot. I got hit by that actually a lot earlier when I was playing it. The down tilt, because, I mean, it's quick. You know, it whiffs super fast. But I feel like it's out just enough to give people the mindset of, oh, there's a move coming out. I'll just, I don't know, neutral get up or whatever. Because he's doing something, you know, I'm not going to be punished. And then you literally get up into his grab. It's already there.
All right, so Jen getting rid of Smashville and Yoshi's Story. I I think we're going to see Battlefields. He was hovering over it. Oh, Unova. That is a pretty standard counter pick to Palu, but nah, he's just going to go back to Battlefield.
See, the thing is the counter pick is there. I mean, the biggest thing that I know that for is because of how the teleports work. If you try to go straight down, you will not recover. But besides that, I'm not sure that it's such a bad stage for Palutena. Is it smaller than the other stages?
What?
Unova.
Huh?
Is Unova, like, I know it's not Smash Bros. But
let me look it up real quick.
yes.
Unova compared to like FD.
Yeah, like FD, Battlefield, Kalos.
They're Unova's slightly bigger than FD.
Really? I never would have guessed. All right, get some
Yeah,
offstage.
it's like ever so.
Oh,
slightly.
no tech. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's going to be a really big deciding factor in this match, I feel like. Mystery already getting him off stage again.
All right, so not a great way to start out a game.
No, I mean, see, the thing is, right, is that both of these players are really good at pressing their advantage at the ledge. But even with that, I feel like we've seen them play evenly enough that Gen is going to like have to play phenomenally for the rest of the game to make it work for him.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job so far. Landing right in front of him, though. He might have been able to
I feel like he was like last second, like changing his mind whether he wanted to go off stage for the cross up, and then like he went in too long, and then eventually back down when I'm in grab range now. Because like he definitely, if he had just like touched his shield at the edge, and then just pulled back immediately.
That's a good point, honestly, because, I mean, taking the grab, he was tossed off stage anyway, so one could argue that, oh, if you're going to give him up the stage, you might as well get a hit in. But not bad. He's getting in with 76%, which is no, like, undoable deficit, but it's a deficit nonetheless. E playing the slow spacey game. He's doing the dill chase with the down tilts. Nice.
Yeah, imagine if Rob's arms were actual swords.
Oh, Lord,
Not
no.
talking about this.
No,
Just
thank
sword.
you. No, thank you. Think about it. How many characters in this game are so strong just because they have one sword, but a character with two?
Yeah. Anyway, so we have even stocks. So if Jen any percent he can build on before losing the stock, he'll be closing the gap.
I mean, he's done a good job. That was 60% string right there. All right, auto reticle working out. That honestly could have killed him.
I think auto reticle is actually like pretty useful in this matchup.
Yes, I agree.
It's like the space that she wants to be in that like that low aerial zone means that like the auto reticle isn't going to go too high, so when she lands, it still like stuffs her.
Yes.
Or like she can't move under it or whatever. And Jen turns the stock completely around.
I'm surprised that killed, honestly. I mean,
Max
that was
rage.
That's true. That's true, max rage. But that also means that Jen is one stray hit. I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming, damn it. Jen knew it was coming too and fades out of the way.
Wow. That ain't gonna do it. 180?
Can we see the big 2-0-0? Nope.
All right. Last stock.
Last stock.
Completely evened out from that unfortunate SC in the beginning.
Yep, and potentially Dill's tournament, or not Dill.
Yeah, Dill's tournament.
Jen's tournament stock. Wow. All right.
Yeah. Oh man, Jen is not giving him any space to breathe. Yeah,
See,
look at that.
Yes, so the one thing about that is I think that's very good, but it all depends on the timing. If he, is that it? Oh my God, that's it. Okay, Jen takes it. Very nice. What a convincing turnaround from such an upsetting start. That was fantastic.
Let's look at those. So here's where he dies. Right, peace out. There we go.
So that was unfortunate there. And you see Jen shaking his head too, like, oh, I could have had that. I don't know what else I was going to be looking for. Back throw, very typical Palutena stock, especially towards the ledge right there. And then you've got, yeah, he was only at 100, and he gets in with that, plowing through what looked like the second hit of Nair. Yep. Very standard. And then he was, what percent? Okay, 100 112% is understandable then. That's very understandable for death at that. And Mystery just sort of... I don't want to call it biding time, because you're not biding time. You know, you're trying to make sure you don't get up predictably, but didn't have a lot of time with all the rage that he had sitting on him. Yeah. So, I don't know. Gen just like took the momentum and ran with it in the past 2 minutes.